Welcome back to my channel. This tutorial is painting Ranunculus. So I'm starting with a light pink paint and putting in some C strokes, so just some curves, and I'm leaving the middle open and with white space for right now, and putting in just the outsides for each of these flowers. These flowers are pretty dense, there's a lot of petals and they're very full. So I'm using just the end of the brush to make some thin strokes for each of these petals as I build the outside. When you're building your colors and your composition, you can look at the Pinterest images that I have linked. They're ranging from pinks and yellows to peaches, so I'm sticking to that for my color palette. I'm also letting some of those outside petals touch each other so there's a natural bleeding of colors. To make a flower look like it's on the side, I'm pushing down on my brush so there's a wider stroke right there, and then continuing with the thin strokes towards the center. Okay, and then rinsing your brush, you can get some green. I'm putting in a couple of little buds here at the top with some thin stems. And then a few more buds on the side, and then the bottom stems underneath. And then adding in some leaves. I'm starting off really light and then I'll add to it. So now I'm adding a little purple into my green to tone that brightness down a little bit. And I'm putting it on the back stem so it looks like it's going into the background a little bit more. And also using that darker green to put some shadows into the leaves. Okay, so now that those centers have dried a little bit where the flower is, I'm adding a little light green. This is in the reference image as well. So you can see a tiny little bit of green in the middle. And if there are any areas of the flower that need to be darkened up like this, you can add another layer. I'm going in with some more color and building up some of the shadow areas. One thing to keep in mind is that green area should be dry, otherwise your colors will mix and turn kind of muddy. So while you're building in your second and third layers, just try to keep some of the white space in between the petals so you see a separation between them, and that will also keep it from looking like just one big giant flat circle. Also keep a paper towel on hand. You can always use it like an eraser and just dab up any extra color or water. Thank you for joining me and painting along. I hope you had fun, and if you recreate this, please tag me over on Instagram. I'd love to see your work. If you like this, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.